I'm going to talk about a spectacular solar phenomenon that's called the Aurora Borealis. It is a mysterious natural occurrence that's a must-see for travelers. It looks like streams of different colored bright lights waving through the sky. Most people have heard of the Aurora Borealis as the northern or southern lights or the polar lights. These auroras of colored light can be seen at the polar ends of the Earth, and they are similar to weather patterns where it can be predicted when they will appear. They can be seen between dawn and dusk when there is dark skies. Everyone had different beliefs of what the northern lights were and how they were created, but it wasn't truly understood until modern science arose. The Chinese believed they were a battle between good and evil dragons. The English, French, Scottish, and Irish believed they were an omen of coming strife, and the Scandinavians associated the lights with plentiful fishing, painless childbirth, and warmth. We will discuss more on how science explains the Aurora Borealis. Most of you know of the 3 states of matter. So there's solids where you have compact molecules, and then there's liquids where you have the molecules bonded by weaker bonds, and this allows them to move more freely. And then there's gases where you have molecules bouncing all around. But there's also a 4th state of matter. It's created with very high temperatures. The components of the molecules separate, and this leaves positive, negative, and neutral particles. When the particles are charged positive or negative, it is ionized, so this ionized gas is called plasma, and this is naturally found in the sun, and plasma is the 4th state of matter. Now looking at the Earth. Think of it as having a huge bar magnet in the center, where the south of the magnet is at the North Pole and the north part of the magnet is in the South Pole. Magnetic fields go from north to south and through the center of the Earth. But remember, it doesn't actually have a bar magnet, it just acts like it has one. This effect can be noted on a compass, where it also follows the magnetic field. During sunstorms, the plasma, which has magnetic fields, leaves the sun and travels towards the Earth, passing through outer space. When the plasma reaches the Earth, the magnetic fields around Earth act as a shield that protects it from the ionizing powers of the plasma. This is where the charged particles of plasma will cause other molecules to become charged. This would be really bad for things like our ozone layer. However, at the poles of the Earth, the magnetic fields are weak, and some of the plasma will enter the Earth's atmosphere. When these charged particles come into contact with certain molecules, they give them energy, which excites them, and then they release this energy in a form of light. Depending on the molecule being ionized, the light that is emitted can be a different color. The green light that you see is when oxygen at low altitudes is ionized, and it releases the green colored light. If oxygen at higher altitudes is ionized, a red light is given off, but this is much more rare. We also tend to see blue or purplish red lights when nitrogen is ionized. And then all these colors of light put together create the well-known northern lights, or Aurora Borealis.